everyone, welcome to 1Q1A micro podcast where students ask and teachers answer. I'm Janki, a student from School of Management, and I'm delighted to welcome Professor Sumita Ved to today's episode. So, ma'am, my question for you today is that with constant disruptions like COVID, wars, and AI reshaping industries, what skills do you think that managers today need to stay adaptable and lead effectively in uncertain times?
Thank you very much for that question. It's a very relevant question, Janki. Indeed, we are living in times of uncertainty. We have seen two waves of the pandemic. We have seen wars. We still are seeing wars, natural disasters, and now we are living in the age of AI. And each of these events have fundamentally shaped the way organizations function now. So yes, we have to develop capacity, build capacity to not only operate, but to be able to thrive in times of uncertainty. So for future Gen Z managers, I recommend building skills in three broad areas. Number one, I would say, is cognitive agility and critical thinking skills. In an unpredictable work environment, there are no ready-made answers. You have to be able to assess situations very quickly. You have to be able to question assumptions and also be able to make decisions based on incomplete information. And also, parallelly, you must develop the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn, because this is crucial in the age of AI. The second skill, I would say, is emotional intelligence and empathy. Now, change creates fear, anxiety, a sense of ambiguity. And the role of a manager is not only to focus on the outcome or achieve a certain target, but it is to be able to help their teams or people through the change. And how do you do that? Through self-awareness, to be able to read your team, the mood, the thoughts, and the feelings of your team, and build trust. Because trust is what gets everyone together. And this is especially important because our workspaces are very diverse and we work in hybrid workplaces now. A third important skill is communication. To be able to convey clarity in times of confusion gets people together. It gets people aligned in times of uncertainty. And how do you do that? By creating compelling narratives. Tell them why this change is important, and people will believe you. Your team members will believe you. So in times of crisis, or when you're leading a transformation, or just motivating people, communication becomes key. Actually, it becomes the bridge between strategy and execution. On top of that, I want to add another layer, which is that just be curious, Gen Z future managers. I want you to be curious, to be open-minded, to be open to new perspectives. So if you were to focus on these three skills that I've talked about, you will not only be able to cope with uncertainty, but thrive in uncertain times. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for that lovely question, Janki.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable advice. And this was it for 1Q1A, and meet you next episode.